Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Okay, so let's have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel. You really want to see what's up. You all are doing wonderful. Thank you for your kindness and support. Okay, all are welcome on this channel. If I haven't said it, if I did, I'm saying it again. And all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay, hope you all are happy and safe and well. Okay. First card we have here, collective, is the Four of Wands. And I'm picking up that there's someone that is missing your energy with the Four of Wands energy here. Someone is missing the comfort that you bring, and also the stability. You could be someone who's known to be very stable and also just very comforting to be around. Maybe you bring a lot of laughter, okay, as well. And people enjoy being around you. You're very fun, very uplifting, and someone could be missing your energy, missing being around you, missing talking to you. I'm picking up on someone who's very funny. You have a great sense of humor, okay, and you're the type of person, no matter what's going on, you know how to keep the party going or make people laugh, okay, that kind of energy. All right. If someone's sad or in a bad mood, you know how to shift the energy. You have a very mesmerizing, magical energy, male or female. Okay. You're also someone who's known how to, you're a self initiator, a self starter when it comes to life. Very resourceful, very resilient. People could see you as someone who knows how to plant the right seeds. You know how to bring things into fruition. If when people have problems, you could have people who contact you or reach out to you. This is because they feel that you're very resilient, and people admire that about you. You're very resilient. You're also fun loving, Spirit is saying, okay, male or female, and you just know how to make it happen. And you could be saying, look, I'm just human like everybody else. No, you're very magical. You're very magical, whomever you are, and people see you as that way, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like on this card here, how these seeds are in the soil, but there is a light coming from his hand here. And this plant is beginning to bloom. People see you as someone kind of like a magician, very magical energy. You know how to create, you know how to build, you know how to establish yourself in life. Very resilient, self-efficient, okay? You could be known for this in your family. You could be the one, the go-to person. Call the collective. They know. Ask them. The collective will show you how to do that kind of energy. Very beautiful. Okay. People love to gather with you with the Three of Cups here and all this purple. This represents royalty and also the crown chakra. You could be someone who receives a lot of intuitive downloads, and this could be something that you don't voice out loud, but something you just keep to yourself, as you should. Okay. Uh, and you just follow your intuition, that kind of energy. You're not going around, hey world, I got a download, Spirit said. No, you're someone who received the download and you act on it as you are guided to, or you feel is appropriate. Very humble, very you're quiet about how you move and what you do, but it's nothing negative, it's nothing dark. You're just being yourself, but you're very spiritually inclined, and you're very spiritually in tune as well. Okay. Very connected, very connected. You could be someone who, you're into prayer, you're into meditation. um you're into practicing spiritual hygiene, being mindful of what you say and certain things you do. There are certain things you do to maintain this spiritual connection. You don't mind having a hermit mode for a day or two or whatever is necessary. You could also be into fasting as well. Intermittent fasting, I'm hearing. Okay. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. hmm hmm People could also confide in you as well, collective, with the Three of Swords here. People could also confide in you. You have a trusting nature. You're that go to person, and there's someone missing you. This could be your family. This could be family, friends of a family, just missing you. They feel like a piece of their heart when you're not around is broken. Things are like shattered or not together. You give a sense of belonging. You're the one who could mend things. As you see the slits in this heart, and it's being pulled in different ways. So your family and friends see you as a mender. Okay. But this could possibly, through the years, have also worn you out, meaning you appreciate being admired. You understand that you are spiritually inclined. I'll say that. But this could have been wearing you out through the years of your life. You're there for a lot of people, but in return, there's no reciprocity. There's no people being in support of you. Sometimes you could feel kind of burdened with people coming to you with an accumulation of their problems, their issues. You don't mind being of assistance, but I'm picking up on someone who wants a break. You're like, I just need to be alone sometimes. So your alone time is your fun time. Your alone time is your peace time. Okay. A lot of people assume that being alone is something negative, but you understand that that is one of the most powerful moments that one should embrace, okay? And do more often, okay, than less. And so, you have found it difficult to maintain your balance, though you are maintaining, but sometimes people can overload with their dumping their energy onto you, wanting you to be a listening ear. And that's why you're MIA. That's where this reading is going. It's because you need time to yourself to regroup, to recalibrate, to cleanse your energy, and you need time to yourself. You need time to yourself. So you have to be MIA. You have to take a break from people. And I'm picking up you do this on a regular basis. This is a natural way of life for you. And make no apologies about it. Spirit is saying you have to do what you have to do, because if not, people do not care, collective. Folks will come to you with all their issues and their drama, and call your phone, and ring your phone with all their ish, and just be dumping their problems onto you. And you think it's just a regular conversation, but we all have been on the phone with someone, and by the time we get off, we feel like we want to go to bed. It's still daylight, it's super early, but for some reason, this one person that reaches out to you, they're always calling you with problems, and when you get off the phone, you feel drained. That's an energy transfer, and that's an empath. And also, people also siphon people energy. It's a lot going on. Yeah, yeah, that's an energy transfer, though, straight up. And that's someone vamping your energy by dumping their issues onto you. Some of us call it being a friend and a listening ear. Yeah, but to what detriment? Like, what's the sacrifice? I don't want to be your listening ear if you're draining. Look, get you a journal, take it to God. If you bugging me with it, you better go in another direction. So I'm picking up that's why you've been MIA. You're taking care of your well-being. Yeah, because these folks don't care. People just constantly reaching out to you. I'm seeing someone, just a family and friends constantly calling you. People wanting you to do this, do that. And you're like, wait a minute. Oh, I see what I have to do. Run from y'all. And don't come knocking on the door. You cannot come in. Run. Literally. You like, I know what to do. Hold on, I got it. I know what to do. And you're able to recalibrate your energy, and get back to the vibration and frequency of your natural state of being. You have to set boundaries. We're not put here to be a Captain Save 'em for everyone outside of us. You are the number one player. You are the MVP. You are the most valuable person in your life. If your cup is empty, you have nothing to give. And that's how you have been feeling empty, and people not caring. So you have to take time to yourself. And Spirit is saying you don't have to apologize for that. You know, you don't have to apologize for that. People have to learn. It's okay to give people ideas and help them find solutions, but people have to learn to be resilient and resourceful on their own individually. People have to learn lessons on their own individually. If there's always someone there to give them a crutch, a person would never learn. It's just like a bird. We've heard the story about the bird. I don't know, is that Dr. Seuss? Well, whoever the author is, about the little bird that has to leave the nest. You got to fly sometime. You got to fly. I mean, how is the bird going to learn how to fly? You a baby bird, but how you got to leave the nest eventually. If you want to fly amongst the rest of the birds, if you want to be a bird, you must learn how to fly. So allow people to grow and learn and establish themselves on their own. And you're doing that by practicing self-preservation and taking care of your health and your well-being, because it can also affect your health, allowing people to drain you and oversaturate you with problems and issues on a daily. It doesn't matter who you are. You think you're just being a friend. No, you're giving yourself a burnout by keep listening to this person, answering their phone calls, being at their beck and call when there's always some drama or trauma going on or a need. A real friend, a healthy connection that has reciprocity will reach out to you in good times and call and check on you sometimes and say, how you feeling today? I don't need anything, but I want to know how you feeling, friend. I'm going to the store, friend. I know you tired. You work those double shifts. You need anything? I'll drop it off. I'll go to the store for you. That's a healthy connection. But if someone is always reaching out, family member, friend, your man, side piece, two piece, and there's always, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, can you, can you, can you, can you, can you, can you, like, can you change the intro of the conversation? That is a problem. Pay attention to patterns, collective. I repeated that for a reason. Pay attention to patterns. Yeah, pay attention to that. I need, can you, I was wondering. I was wondering when you going to grow up and learn how to fly on your own. How about that? Like, that's like a broken record, ain't it? I need, can you, I was wondering, every time they call you, and you know who these people are. You know who they are. They wearing your butt out. They wearing you out. It's okay to disappear. Turn that ringer off. And your off day is your off day. Everybody deserves at least one day to sit down and do nothing. Sometimes you got to let them dishes sit in that sink. And I am not a nasty person. And I do not keep a nasty home. But you got to you got to let stuff just be and let somebody else do it. Especially if you have children around you, make them do it so they can learn to be resilient and independent. Especially if you got other people in the house with you, period. Make them do it. Make them do it. This reading got me in my feelings. I gotta chop this reading. It's got me. Ain't no way have somebody calling you and it's a pattern. Pay attention to the pattern. You have a friend list. Just go down the list. Write their names on a piece of paper. And just figure out. You know which ones who always say, I need, can you. And the ones who do that the most, them the ones you need to rethink some things. Those aren't friendships. A healthy friendship is unconditional. It doesn't have to be under certain circumstances. That's not healthy. That's not good. That's not positive. I'm only socializing or dealing with you for this or for that. I'm only dealing with you because of this, because of that, because you can connect me, because you got this, or you taking me here, or you give me. That's not healthy. I know people don't want to hear it, but that's the message. That's not healthy. I'm here to deliver messages that people don't want to hear. That's all that's on my channel. Stuff people don't want to hear. That's all that's on the channel. Stuff that folks don't want to hear. Straight up. Thank you and welcome to Stuff That People Don't Want to Hear Tarot. Ah, yeah, protect your. Ooh, look at that. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Ooh, collective, it's like I got to give you the analogy I always share. It's like you ever go to work and one person, I got to say it, that one person don't show up and everybody have a good work day. This is reminding me of that. This is like, if I don't talk to that one friend, everything is cool. But when I talk to them, I feel drained. I be wanting my pajamas. Yeah, it's an energy transfer taking place. There's different kinds of energy transfers. And you want to be aware. And it doesn't matter that they don't know that what they're doing. You know, and you know how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel, even when you have different conversations with people, collective. Just pay attention to that. It's nothing to be alarmed and go crazy about. And you ain't gonna run yet, but pay attention to that. You have to keep yourself in alignment. If your cup is not full, you're not able to give to yourself or anyone else. You do not need anyone taking your life force away or depleting you to the point you're no good for yourself. And a person could speak so much negative gibberish in your ear, it can also turn into projection that can attach to you in your life. Be careful. Pay attention to patterns. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to what's going on. Things changing up when you talk to a certain person so often. If things changing up in your relationships, in your household, the energy with your children. Pay attention to all those things. Stay balanced, stay in tune, and this is what you're doing. This is why you're MIA. So you're watching cross watchers. This is why. Y'all depleting the collective. You're draining them. You always calling them with can I get, can I. I need. If you change your sentence and call and see how they doing sometime or ask them do they need something and stop all that damn complaining, then they may pop back up on the scene. But you can't, it's not fair for anybody to be in a connection that is one-sided. Where there's, only one person receiving and other person just being taken from. It's not fair. Even time, energy, money, space, this go for all things. It's not fair. It's not fair. Even if, people may see you, your family and friends may see you as the one that has it. And so what? Maybe you are abundant and wealthy. That don't mean that people get to run over you and take advantage of you and call you with all their issues. That don't make you the go-to person. You want to make sure you have jeopardy. In order to have jeopardy, you have to take care of yourself. You want to be around to spend your own coins, not just give them away and be people's taxi driver and babysitter and counselor and Healthy connections, collective, healthy connections. These connections are taking away your enthusiasm. This is the Page of Wands, taken away. This is your natural energy. Look how vibrant this person is. Wee! Twirl it. Very vibrant, vivacious. I said that right. Upbeat, happy energy, positive energy. No one wants to feel drained, not deliberately. From time to time, you'll get tired or fatigued, but not deliberately, allow someone to keep reaching out to you and making you feel this way. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Be determined to stay in your power and constantly, consistently make sure you're resting and rejuvenating and putting yourself first, collective. Okay? If you want to maintain your success and your prosperity with the King of Wands, if you want to enjoy and have longevity in this life and be able to enjoy the things you have worked for and accomplished, you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. But just because you are someone who's financially wealthy or successful does not mean that it's fair for people to take advantage of you. What it does mean that it's fair, male or female, for you to enjoy what you have worked for on your own and sometimes by yourself or with a cute little dog. This concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.